Well, coming up on today's show, if you love festivals and you're going to want to watch today's show, we love moving into fall and seeing all the festivals that are happening around the area. We're here at the Backwoods Festival, one of the big festivals here in Central Ohio. We're up looking at one of the festivals in Grove City, which is the Arts in the Alley. So sit back, relax, and don't miss a minute of today's show. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. We found a lot of great festivals going on around Ohio. One of them right here in Urbana, where you're going to find great live music, delicious food, and fun for the whole family. I'm Renee Warner, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are Out and About Columbus. If you love arts and crafts and want to return to a simpler time, the Yankee Peddler Festival is going on now. James told us more about the festival and what you can expect when you visit. James, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for coming today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Well, tell us exactly what is your role at the Yankee Peddlers Festival and what is a town crier?
A town crier is someone who heralds the news of the day, and I'm here to herald in the 47th annual Yankee Peddler Festival.
Oh, I love that. Well, what can people expect when they come to the festival?
We are famous for our crafters, artisans, and handmade goods. We are a historic craft festival. We have over 200 folks demonstrating and making beautiful handmade goods that you can take home with you. We have blacksmiths at the forge. We have potters who are actually throwing clay right in front of you, weavers at the loom, and people spinning wool at spinning wheels. So just marvelous, marvelous stuff to be a part of. You're transported backwards in time when you come and visit the festival.
It sounds like so much fun. So for someone who's never been there, what would you tell them?
You need to bring a comfortable pair of shoes because the festival grounds are 75 acres. So plan on a lot of walking, and then also bring a loose fitting pair of pants because we've got some delicious food prepared over open fires, just like they did back in 1776.
Oh my goodness. Sounds great. When and where is the festival taking place?
We're at Clay's Park in Canal, Fulton, Ohio, just an hour up 71 for all you folks in Columbus, and we are running through weekends in September.
Something for everyone. James, how do we find out more information so we can come visit the festival?
The place to go is yankeepeddlerfestival.com. We've got all the information on our website. You can buy tickets. You can look up nearby accommodations, everything you'd need.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming all dressed for the part. We really enjoy it.
Yes, I will be in full regalia there as well. Come and see us.
Well, hi, Amanda, and welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thank you for joining us today to talk about Clay's Park Resort.
Thank you so much for having me, Renee. It's an honor.
Well, let's start with the water park is closed now. So what else is there to do at Clay's Park Resort?
Oh, yes. Yeah, our water park is closed for the season. However, there's still a ton of fun and exciting things to do out here. This weekend, we'll be hosting the 47th annual Yankee Peddler Festival. It's going to take you back 200 years from now in the pioneer days. And then we also have our indoor pool, which is open, our mini golf course, regular themed activities through the weekend, live music back at the restaurant. So there's a ton of things for every age to do out here still.
It sounds like so much fun. So let's talk about the accommodations. What kind of accommodations do you have?
Yeah, so not only are we a campground, we're a 550-acre campground, we feature 20 different types of rental units here on property. So we have everything from a cozy cabin for more of a romantic getaway. We have our rustic cabins for more of a camping feel, all the way up to a deluxe cabin that have all the amenities from home. So bathroom, kitchen, private bedrooms, and it's tucked away. We also have them right on the fishing lake. So anything from camping up to a cabin for accommodations here at Clay's.
Oh my gosh, so much going on. Amanda, how can we find out more information about Clay's Park Resort?
Absolutely. If you visit our website, which is www.clayspark.com, or please feel free to call the office at 330-854-6691. We're open 7 days a week.
Thank you so much, Amanda. We really appreciate you coming on and talking to us today.
Thank you, Renee. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Well, we stopped by Grove City for Arts in the Alley. This is the 40th Arts in the Alley, and it's a great event drawing 30 to 40,000 people here. And this year, well, are you a great singer? You may win $2,500 in their contest. Sean and Marilyn told us more. Well, Sean, good to have you and Arts in the Alley back on the show.
Thanks, Mike.
And Marilyn, good to have you on the show. Let's talk a little bit about Arts in the Alley. I know this is a huge event for Grove City, and I understand how many years now?
This is 40 years this year, and we're just really excited. We've got some new things and old things, and it's just going to be a blending of the past and the new.
Well, tell us a little bit about, if people have not been to Arts in the Alley, what are they going to find?
Oh, they're going to find, we have all of our artists that sell at Arts in the Alley are juried. We have artists and crafters. We have 100 of those.
Well, Sean, I know one of the big things this year is the Voice of Grove City. So tell us about that.
Well, the Voice of Grove City is something new that we're doing this year. We've had a great response from artists and singers, and it is a vocal competition similar to the ones that you've seen on television. I've got a little poster about it right here. For those who would like to compete in this competition, they can enroll or register, at voiceofgrovecity.com. It'll prompt you to put up a 90 to 120 second video of yourself singing, and then our judges, we have a large panel of judges, independent from the chamber, will determine who goes to the quarterfinals, halves, and finals, which will be the full weekend of Arts in the Alley.
Wow, that's amazing. And a $2,500 prize, right?
It's $2,500 for first prize, $500 for second. All that is on our website, gcchamber.org, and the registration, as I said, to sing is right here.
Well, sounds like a great event. I know you guys will pack it. I know it's huge. Sean, thanks so much for being on the show.
Mike.
Marilyn, thanks so much for seeing you. Well, Dean, welcome down to about Columbus. Good to have you and the Waynesville Harvest Fall Festival on the show.
Hey, Mike, it's great to be with you today.
Well, tell us a little bit about this and what makes the Waynesville Fall Festival a little bit different, a little bit unique.
Well, I'm standing outside today of what we have as our main attraction. We call it the Wild Water Mining Company. It's a multi-level play area with a lot of rope bridges, slides, tunnels, and we've themed it up like an 1880s old mining company.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
We hope so.
So, Dean, how long have you had this festival?
Well, this is our first year of operations. This is going to be our grand opening on September 21st, Saturday.
And what's some of the history of this?
A little bit of history is we have about a 100-acre property down here, which we do some farming and run a general business. I think we've built a pretty cool establishment for some kids and older kids alike. We have giant board games from shuffleboard to checkers to chess. We have carnival games. We actually have a working mine sluice, so you can go ahead and gemstone your own mines. A putt-putt course, bocce ball courses, a petting farm, couple of gaga pits for the kids. We've tried to make it big, walkable for everybody, and just so the entire family from grandparents to 2-year-olds can come and have a good time.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, give us your website, and let's get some folks to come down and enjoy the festival.
Our website is www.waynesvillefallfest.com, and we'd love to see you all down here, and we hope for a really great time starting next Saturday, the 21st.
Fantastic. Dean, thanks so much for joining me today. It looks like a great time down there. Thank you so much.
Mike, we really appreciate it. Thank you all.
Would you like your business to make an appearance on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Vintage Market Days is a shopper's dream, and it'll be going on soon right here at the Franklin County Fairgrounds. We spoke with Kirsten, who told us why this is a must-see and some of the things you're going to find here. Well, Kirsten, welcome to Out and About Columbus.
Hi.
Thanks for having us out to talk about Vintage Market Days. What exactly is Vintage Market Days?
Vintage Market Days is an open-air 3-day market that we have out here at the Franklin County Fairgrounds every spring and fall. We have food trucks, live music all weekend, DIY demonstrations, and fun workshops for people to do.
Well, I've heard that Vintage Market Days is one of 7 must-sees from Country Living Magazine's best flea markets and barn sales. What is so special about this event?
Well, what's so special about Vintage Market Days is really what the vendors bring. We're going to have over 100 vendors from all over the Midwest that are going to come here to Franklin County Fairgrounds. And they're going to set up inspiring displays that look like just what you would see in a farmhouse or home decor magazine. And so there'll be vintage goods, antiques, furniture, architectural salvage, children's items, fun clothes from boutiques and stuff like that.
Wow, sounds like a lot of stuff to see. How can we find out more information?
So we're going to be here at the Franklin County Fairgrounds. It's September 20th to the 22nd. Friday is our early buying event. So if you're a real avid vintage shopper, that's the day that you want to come out for sure. We're going to be doing special giveaways and lots of special demonstrations on Friday. It's 10 to 5 Friday and Saturday. Sunday's 10 to 4. Admission for our early buying event is $10. It'll be just $5 on Saturday and Sunday. Children under 12 are free. Our website is www.vintagemarketdays.com, and you can always find us on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Thank you so much, Kirsten, for giving us this great information. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, we're going to have lots of fun. Come on out.
Well, Patty, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thank you for joining us from Ravenna, Ohio, to talk about the Ravenna Balloon Affair. Tell us exactly what is the history behind this affair?
This is our 41st balloon affair. It started in 1978 to honor the rubber manufacturing in Ravenna. So when the festival first started, it was all latex helium balloons. It has since graduated to we lift off the hot air balloons on Saturday and Sunday evenings.
Well, Patty, what are we going to see and do when we come to the balloon affair?
On Saturday morning, starting at 9 o'clock, we have a 140 plus parade that will walk down Main Street. And then at 4 o'clock, our downtown area shuts down and we move out to Sunbow Valley, where there will be more live entertainment, rides for the little kids, food. But of course, the main event would be the hot air balloons lifting off at 5:30 p.m.
Oh, I bet that's beautiful. So tell us exactly when it's going to take place and the times, and is there a cost to come?
So on Saturday, the 21st of September, if you're downtown, the cost is nothing except for what you choose to spend on food. And once you go out to Sunbow for the balloon liftoff, it's $5 a person. Children 12 and under are free. Or you can always look us up on our website, www.ravennaballoonaffair.com.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing this great festival with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Well, we're back at the Backwoods Festival, and this is their 25th anniversary. Believe it or not, it's happening September 20th, 21st, and 22nd, and it's an event that you don't want to miss. We talked to Kathy to learn more about what you're going to find here this year. Well, Kathy, good to have you in the Backwoods Festival back on the show.
Great. Thanks for having us.
So what's new this year? Because I know there's always something new. The vendors, the number of vendors, and all that other stuff is new. So tell us what's up.
Well, this is our 25th year for the Backwoods Fest, and we have vendors, about 350, well, a little over 350 vendors coming from 19 different states. So not just Ohio, 19 different ones.
Yeah. Tell us about the food, because I know that's a big thing here.
Yes, it is. We have we prepare most of it right here on the grounds. The open fire kettles, soup beans, veggie soup, chicken on the grill, just all kind of down-home backwoods cooking food.
Let's talk a little bit about the music. I know that's big bluegrass music here.
Oh yeah, every day there's 4 or 5 bands playing in different areas around the festival grounds, so you can stop right back here at the picnic table, sit down, grab a sandwich, listen to bluegrass.
Okay, what about mobility? I know a lot of folks like to come out and they're concerned that they may not be able to get around. What do you got for them?
Okay, so it is a woods, so there is gravel and mulch and grass. We do have Randy's Mobility here. We've had him here the last few years, and you can rent a scooter to help you get around.
Well, Kathy, give us some contact information, again, that website where we can learn more.
Our webpage is thebackwoodsfest.com. That'll show you vendors and just all kind of information.
Fantastic. Kathy, good seeing you. Best of luck with this Backwoods 25th anniversary going on.
That's great. Great weather. We're going to have great weather.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time to come out. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, it's that time of year again. Time for the Ohio Fish and Shrimp Festival in Urbana, Ohio. Bring the family, music, great food, and lots of new things to see and do this year. Dr. Dave told us about the history of the festival and some of the things you'll find when you come. Dr. Dave, it's great to see you again.
Thank you, Renee. It's good to have you back.
Well, thanks for coming back on Out and About Columbus, and thanks for having us out to the Ohio Fish and Shrimp Festival, getting ready to happen now. Tell us about the festival. How did it all get started?
Well, Renee, it really started back in 18 years ago after we had our first shrimp harvest here in Ohio. The freshwater shrimp was something we found we could grow in Ohio in the summertime, and in the fall is when everyone was harvesting their shrimp. So we decided to have the festival so that everybody would have a place to share in that harvest, and it was kind of our hook, that was something different for this area. And we still have farmers that come from Kentucky and Ohio to bring their fresh, harvested from the pond shrimp to this festival.
Wow, in 18 years, that's wonderful. Well, when we come out here to the festival, what are we going to experience?
Really great music and really great food. I don't know how else to say it, because we have really the best of the region as far as live music groups and a very professional sound setting and stage, as well as 11 seafood vendors besides us that really serve 8,000 to 10,000 people now every year.
Wonderful. Dr. Dave, how can we find out more about Ohio Fish and Shrimp Festival?
Oh, well, the easiest thing is to go to our website at fwfarms.com. Or, if you look up Ohio Fish and Shrimp Festival, it will come up all over the place, including on Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you again for coming on and sharing the festival with us.
Thank you, Renee. Hope to see you there.
Now you can join in on all the fun with Out and About Columbus on social media. Grab your mobile device to keep up with where we are in Central Ohio. Make sure to follow us on all of our platforms for everything you need.
Well, we're with Lynn, and we're at the Sebring Mansion Inn and Spa in Sebring, Ohio. Hi, Lynn. How are you?
Real good, Renee. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for joining us today to talk about the Sebring Mansion Inn and Spa. Tell us a little bit about the history of the mansion.
Well, the mansion was built in the 1900s, and we started its restoration work on its 100th birthday. So Sebring is important in history for it being the pottery capital of the world at one time.
Well, Lynn, I understand that Sebring Mansion Inn and Spa is a perfect place for celebrations. Tell us about that.
Well, here we do a lot of weddings, and we do a lot of anniversaries, showers, all kinds of events. A lot of corporate events that do a 2-night overstay, and they're all fun. Each one is different than the other, and they all seem to be enjoying themselves.
Oh, it sounds like the perfect place to have a celebration. What other things are there to do in the area?
We're about a half hour to Canton, which has the Football Hall of Fame, the First Ladies Libraries, Canton Food Tours. We're about an hour from Youngstown, and so it is a great location to come to and get away in a safe, small town.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun. How can we find out more information so we can come up and experience this fun?
Well, you can call us at 330-938-0423. Look us up online at sebringmansion.com.
Oh, it sounds like fun. Thank you, Lynn, for sharing this great information with us, and I hope everybody will give it a try.
Thank you. Come back and see us.
Well, good morning, Dr. Duden. Thanks for joining us from the University of Mount Union. It's a pleasure to have you on Out and About Columbus.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, you have a festival coming up called Art Fest, and tell us a little bit about that event and where it's going to be held there on the campus.
Sure. It's a great event. It's a yearly event, and it's 55th consecutive year this year. It is going to be September 21st, Saturday, and the location is around our beautiful lake area of campus, which is directly behind me. Arts Fest is an opportunity to bring together art, both fine art and functional craft. We also partner with the City of Alliance. They do a commerce city food truck rally that day. So there's lots to eat, there's musical entertainment, and it's a busy day on campus.
Well, that's great. How do you see this benefiting the students there at Mount Union?
One of the great ways it benefits students is that students get to participate in Art Fest, both helping with the event, but also if they have their own wares, their own creative works that they'd like to bring out and have folks take a look at.
Yeah, it sounds very unique. Your performing arts program there at Mount Union is pretty unique, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
It is. It's a wonderful, vibrant, robust program. We have programs in theater, music, and art. Music is instrumental as well as vocal. Our theater program is very active. We do multiple shows every year. So we've just got so many things going on here. It's just a wonderful opportunity for students.
That sounds like a great program. Well, give us some contact information where we can learn about Art Fest at the University of Mount Union.
Sure. You can visit the Mount Union website, mountunion.edu. You can also call our Office of Marketing or follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram.
Fantastic. Dr. Duda, thanks so much for being on the show with me today and tell us about your great Art Fest. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, look at this picture. This is the corner that I'm sitting on right now. This is back before the beautification project here in Grove City. Just testament to how well Grove City has adapted and changed over the years. And Arts in the Alley is a big part of that. We had an opportunity to talk to the mayor and learn more about some of the awards that are going to be presented and some of the things that are going to be going on at Arts in the Alley. Well, Mayor, good to have you on the show.
Likewise. Another Grove City day. And I know you're just on the Chamber of Commerce. Chamber of Commerce Day.
Exactly. It is beautiful out. So you were involved with Arts in the Alley back in the day when this started. I know this was the 40th anniversary of it.
Oh yeah, it's really a short story, but a long story. It's been an evolution. But when we formed the chamber, one of the things that we realized, and that was just a year before, that there wasn't a lot going on in what we call a level of sophistication, and not a lot going on in the way of economic development. And we thought that if there's some way that we can develop a program that brings people into Grove City to see what we're really like, that's going to help all those. So we had a group of ladies mostly who said, well, why don't we do like an Arts in the Alley? Great idea. Where are we going to do that? Well, in an alley in behind City Hall.
So any other events, Ike?
Yeah, we, as you know, we have a Grand Homestead, a site that we have restored, built in the 1830s. And there was a barn on the site, and we're having that restored. It is restored now, and we're going to have the dedication ribbon cutting of that barn. So we will have pretty well taken care of what we call the whole historical site, not just the home, but the barn and other things.
That home's outstanding. It's amazing to visit.
Oh yeah, it really has, and so that'll be a fun event, and we always encourage people to come down and just see us.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, give us some contact information, your website, so we can learn more about all the Grove City activity.
It's fine, www.grovecityohio.gov, and we always look forward to people letting us know what they think, and we hope they'll visit us.
Fantastic. Ike, so good seeing you again. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Yep, yes, thank you.
Well, Jeff, thanks so much for joining us from the Sheraton, Akron, and specifically Bo's Restaurant. It's great to have you on the show.
Great to be here. Thank you.
So what do you think makes Bo's Restaurant different than other hotel restaurants?
Well, when you come into Bo's on the River, you immediately recognize what separates us from most places. The stunning view that we have here, which you might be able to look over my shoulder and see just a bit of it, but we've got 2-story high windows that are overlooking the Cuyahoga River Gorge, and it's just a stunning view.
Yeah, it absolutely is. What's Bo's best known for, Jeff?
Well, one of the things that we're really known for is our Sunday brunch. It's spectacular, with the view, and then we do an extensive array of different foods, both hot and cold, both breakfast and lunch items, of course. And we have a Bloody Mary bar, which people really, really enjoy that, as well as a bottomless Bellini. So that's very, very popular.
Yeah. And so why is Bo's such a great place for special occasions?
Well, again, it goes back to the view. And at night, we have these wonderful lighting system here. And it really is just a very romantic style, and really enjoy the moment.
Yeah. All right. Well, it sounds great. Give us some contact information where people can learn more, give you a call, and come up and see you.
Well, you're always free to call the hotel. We're located within the Sheraton Suites, as you mentioned, in Akron. Cuyahoga Falls actually is where we're located, in downtown Cuyahoga Falls. You can always phone 330-929-3000, or you can look us up on the web. We do have a website at marriott.com/CAKSI.
Well, I can't think of a better mini trip for a weekend to run up and enjoy a great brunch and enjoy the area up there. Thanks so much for being on the show, Jeff.
Thank you.
The Hilton Akron Fairlawn Hotel and Suites is the perfect place to stay for your next getaway when you visit Northeast Ohio. We spoke with Rennick and Tim, who told us about their big anniversary and some of the amenities you can look forward to when you book a stay here. Well, Rennick and Tim, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thank you for having us out to the Hilton Akron Fairlawn Hotel and Suites. And Rennick, let me start with you. You're the owner of this hotel. I've got to tell you, this hotel is stunning.
Well, thank you very much. We take a lot of pride in this hotel. We've been here for a very long time, for 50 years now. This is our 50th anniversary.
So yeah, this is the milestone year for you, correct?
Yes, it is. It is a milestone because there's no other Hilton franchise in the world that has ever achieved this goal. So it's been a labor of love, and so that's really added to our longevity here.
I'm going to turn to you, Tim, because you're the general manager, correct?
Right.
Tell us what makes this hotel so unique.
Well, first off, it is the employees. We always hear that from our hotel guests. They love our service, and but the nice thing with our hotels, there's a lot to do while you're here. We have our indoor and outdoor pools, our fitness center. We have 30 suites that are second to none in town, and our great location here with Summit Mall across the street, as Mr. Angioli mentioned. And again, we're about 10 minutes from the Cuyahoga Valley National Park, 15 minutes from downtown Akron, where there's a lot to do down there.
It's beautiful. Well, tell us how we can find out more information so we can book a stay here.
Well, you can go online at akronfairlawn.hilton.com, or you can call us at 330-867-5000.
Wonderful. Again, gentlemen, thank you so much again for coming on and sharing your beautiful hotel with us.
Thanks for coming to see us.
Miss any of today's show? Now you can catch it all on the go. Just visit onacolumbus.com for past episodes and all of our latest content.